Everybody, welcome back. We're going to play one of our favorites today. Let me get my stuff set up where you can see it here. Yep, that's perfect. All right, this is Cindr. This game is sadly not being ran right now, which is too bad. It's a really nice little push your luck dice game. It's based, obviously, from the title off of dating apps. This is a game where we're going to go on dates in fantasy locations with dragons. It starts with you picking your critter. I'm going to be a little Zorro Fox here. Looks like Wifey's going to be a orc.
Yep.
Or goblin or whatever she's supposed to be.
She's an orc.
She's an orc. All right. So you got these fun dice. Green, blue, and red. Each dice has on it a heart, a fire, and a fire with a little spark. The green dice have the most hearts. As it goes from green to blue to red, it gets more difficult. The idea is the better you match with your dragon, the better your dice will be. That gets modified by your location where your date is going. And it's just kind of a push to your end, which if we turn our little cards over, and it's right here at this fun little heart at 22 points. Now this can get modified even further with this fun card here. This lets us switch between a solo mode, so if you want to play this game one player, or a co-op mode if you want to play with your table and not be trying to, actually go against each other, which makes this a pretty fun, replayable game. We are also going to be using the Cindr Confidential, which gives each of us a hidden objective that we're trying to get that will give us more points at the end. And that is what this other thing here is for. We are going to keep track of how many times we get burned, which is when we roll too many fires. We roll 3 fires on a date. When we successfully date a dragon with different breaths, different whatevers. So to start, as Wifey is down here, you're going to give yourself a name. Profile name. This is definitely Zorro. Pronouns, yeah, he's he, him. Okay. Likes, dislikes. No, we're not worried about that. So this is where this is the part that actually matters. You have your compatibility matcher. You're going to have your treasure, your climate, your lifestyle, and your social. You get to pick one on each of them. The rule being no column may have more than 2. Pro tip, that pretty much means you want 2 in the middle. So let's see. Treasure. Oh, he's definitely a hoarder. He's definitely a hoarder. He likes mild climate. He's pretty outgoing for social, so let's make him relaxed. He's pretty chill. All right. And that is where we'll go with my guy.
So, her name is Ava. Her pronouns are she, her. She likes snuggles, and she hates dude bros. She's an investor. She likes mild climates. She leads an active lifestyle, and she's very outgoing.
Nice. All right. So, when we start this off, Wife, would you like to go ahead and get us going on this one?
Sure. Okay.
So, what Wifey can do is right now we have Moon Shadow on the dating app. Now, she is allowed to swipe right twice.
Which I'm just gonna do. So I'm gonna put him down here.
Down and swipe him over the right.
And then I'm gonna drop down.
Anybody that gets pushed off to the side is gone. We lose them from the pool.
Oh man, I kind of want to do this just to mess with him.
Lucan-Ann is a special dragon. Lucan-Ann is the 2-headed dragon. She has special rules specifically for her.
And he always wants to date them. Always. Okay, I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna do it. Okay, yeah. We're gonna start hard mode. All right.
I'll put it here so the camera can actually see. Mm-hmm. And then I'm gonna choose my date location.
Go ahead and read through us where you're going with Lucan-Ann.
Okay, it looks like we are gonna meet up for brunch, and then we are going to next step at an escape room, and then the next level we're gonna go for drinks.
Nice. So that's the 3 phases of the date. She has to succeed at each one of them to go to the next. Once you have done 2, you've successfully dated the dragon, and you can keep them in your dating pool.
So part of the reason I chose to mess with him this time with these is because I don't lose anything by going after them this early. So let's see how we do. All right, so it's gonna be
So
So I'm basically blue,
you're gonna take all the blues.
blue,
You're gonna take
a green and a red,
and then a green and a red.
and a green and a red.
So typically you would only do it doing 4 dice, but because this dragon has 2 heads, you're dating both dragons at once.
So the upside of this one is sparks rolled are removed for no penalty. So the spark has a little like
extra little spark on the fire.
diamond. Yeah. This one is saying my treasure dice is blue.
But you're already out of
Which it was already at blue. The bonuses for this location is if I roll 2 to 3 hearts on the first throw and remove I can remove 1 fire result immediately. And if I roll a spark on my last throw, I gain a try again card.
Okay. So let's see how you do with Luke and Anne. So first thing we're going to do is this spark here and this spark here, they just don't even count. And then it was if you roll 2 or 3 hearts, you get to remove a fire.
Yep. So that
So
fire
that's
goes
gone.
away. Okay. So I have successfully
Done the
met
first one.
up with them.
Yes.
So we had brunch. So that's 5 points for me. I'm just going to, because my brain doesn't like to remember numbers sometimes, I'm going to do 5. So I can choose to go to the meetup, which is an escape room, or I can stop the date. If I stop the date, they don't go in my dating pool. They go back.
They go back into the dating pool here.
Yeah. So there is no reason not to.
Not this early. I mean, that's 5 points. That's good. But...
Yeah. With only one red dice, I mean. Okay.
So sparks
well,
get removed, and those
okay.
are all sparks.
Okay. Hey. Okay.
Wow.
So that is, I have successfully dated them. I could stop now. They go in my pool, and he can't date them unless he pays me.
I have to pay a point.
Yeah. So
There's no reason not to. You only have 2 dice.
True. Okay. So that's 7.
It takes 3 fires to fail, and her only fire she rolled so far has gotten removed. Yeah,
all right.
that's 9 points.
That's 9 points, and then
You did not get the final spark.
I did not do that.
So now
I did not get burned.
Now she gets to fill out her little extra card. Luke and Anne is again special because she is 2 dragons, so she will count as a successful date with a fire, and successful date with a ice. Because she is special.
And a cold. And
That's all you
then
really feel for it.
I did not burn.
Yeah, you didn't get burned.
No specials. Okay.
Alright, so we're going to, on my turn, let's see who we have. Now I can swipe again.
I'm just gonna flip that up.
Yeah, it's not like I can really read it from this distance. I mean, I probably could, but...
I mean, I can't.
I remember there's something about Moonshadow. Is Moonshadow the one that makes it keep cycling? I think it is. Let's date Moonshadow. Everybody hates Moonshadow. Yeah. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and compare what I have. I have a red dice on treasure. I have 2 green dice. And I have a red dice. Oh, Moonshadow sucks for me. Alright, we are a party at Fez's place. No one throws a party like they do at Fez's. Ask for the VIP room and bottle service for a great night. We're going to meet the friends, dance, and then chill. We can upgrade our social die by 1, which is good because it was a red, so it can become a blue. If I roll a spark on my first date, I can upgrade a die by 1, which is pretty apt to be here. What do we have here? Well, we are burned all out here. So, we are burned. We're burned with 3. Now, I could use my second chance card to roll 1 again, but at this early in the game, I'm just going to take it.
Yeah.
That does mean I get a do-over. Now, Moonshadow has a special ability when you're burned by Moonshadow, you get to upgrade your card, but since that's already the highest you can have, we got burned at meetup. Look at that. Moonshadow goes back into the pool, and all of our dice return. And Fez's place is discarded. Or Coppertooth, he's discarded. The artwork on this is fantastically fun. I really like the styling. I really like the different dragons. A lot of them are very clearly meant to be different dragons from pop culture and folklore.
Some of them are like parody dragons, like, yeah.
There's definitely like this guy is definitely Deathwing, you know. And there's
like this was a game that went through Kickstarter, and I honestly do not know how it has not been reprinted yet. Our game store squirrel got it, and we were able to get the Kickstarter version, which is why we have
pretty match.
Yeah.
We've actually got the matching dice tray, but we don't really use it because our entire table is covered in dice tray material.
I think we're gonna go with Frost.
Frost.
All right. Ooh, okay. We're
actually not bad with Frost.
So we're gonna do green.
Green, blue, blue?
No, green.
Green, blue, green.
Blue, green.
Yeah, that's
green.
really good.
Now let's see if our location gives us anything special. Or it could screw me.
Tell everybody where you're going.
Hold on. Okay. So we're going to Pompous Poet Playhouse. Attracts the best talent, far more approachable and fun than the name suggests. Great pastries too.
There's a lot of little humor on it that I really like.
Okay, so
like the little reviews of the places on these are from Whelp.
Yeah, I was just like, so their Whelp review is no matter where you go, there you are. I'm hoping we get our favorite card, our favorite date spot.
If not, we'll search it out and read it.
Yeah. Okay, so we are going to meet up by strolling. And then the next step is Java and poetry. And then the next level is dessert. And this is actually... unfortunately, this is going to screw me a little bit. So my lifestyle dice is blue.
It's still not bad. 2 green, 2 blue.
If I roll a spark on my first roll and add a green die for the rest of the date.
That's not bad either.
When on a date with Frost, you may not use second chance cards. He's the one that does this. And I may re-roll 1 green dice on each stage of the date.
That's kind of worth it.
Yeah.
That's kind of worth it.
All right.
You know, all the dragons have little abilities. Some of them are when you're dating them. Some of them are in the pool.
Okay.
So, you had a spark ability.
I did. I can add a green dice for the rest of the date.
Green die. So you got 3 points on the first one.
Yeah.
And you get to continue on with 4 dice that are still good dice.
Yeah.
That's not bad. I'm gonna kick my ass this game.
I actually won the last time we played, which was shocking. Okay, so
That's still really not bad.
it's not.
So if she continues on, she re-rolls only the 2 green dice, and because of the dragon's ability, she can re-roll 1 of those.
Technically, I could have re-rolled that.
But she is burned if she stops right here, because that is 3 burns. Because you do have 3 fires. So you do have to second chance if you want to keep. Oh, you can't.
I can't. I literally cannot.
Yep. So you do burn.
But technically, I could have re-rolled that on the first turn.
You could have. But you did.
Okay.
So you are burned,
Okay.
but you do get an apology card for that.
Yes. So I don't get those
You don't
3
get no
points.
Which means poor little Frost goes back down here.
Does. So I get
And Moon Shadow's getting kicked off.
apology.
And we're gonna check another one.
Oh, okay. And then I was burned at next step.
Mm-hmm. Oniri's cute. No, your eyes don't deceive you. I'm a real dream come true, but you have to be comfortable knowing I may be just as fleeting. Interesting, interesting. Let's see how we go. Oh no. Oh no. Red, green, blue, blue. Okay, that's not unforgivable. We're going to the snow chalet. Enjoy a day on the slopes and a warming up with cocoa by a roaring fire. Upgrade your climate die by 1. My climate die was my only green. Wow. If I roll a spark on my first roll, I can upgrade a die by 1. So. Okay, so the next level is actually... the dragon's not that bad. So let's go for our meet up. We roll the spark on our first roll, which means we're going to get 3 points, and we're going to upgrade a die. Mr. Jenkins, are you going to join us?
I couldn't resist. He got out of his basket.
5 points. Oh, we got cards. Let's keep going. 7 points, and I've successfully dated, so I get an additional. I get 8 points for this dragon. Sadly, the next level, which is the final roll there, had a special ability where any fire results that weren't sparks didn't count. I didn't roll any of them, so. But we did successfully date this dragon, so they get to stay down here in our dating pool.
Buddy.
So every turn now, I can choose to redate that dragon. I don't know why I would. My dice were pretty bad for them. Mr. Jenkins, you're adorable. Look at him. You're stuck now.
I know.
No, I guess you don't get a turn. I guess I have to go again.
Okay, buddy. Okay.
I'm just gonna thud him right on the floor. His poor little feelers.
He's 20 pounds. He's fine.
Look at his poor little feelers.
He's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
So you have Frost again, Aritis, and Castile.
Frost can fuck off.
Oh, poor Frost. Oh, we've coughed. Piff. Pip, the Scholar of Smoke.
We have Castiel. This is hard. Hard choices, guys. Let's do Castiel. They've got purple. They gotta be good. Alright.
I would have laughed if they just been red down the board for you. That's actually why you want to pick the middle on this, is because the middles can't be red.
They say the fastest way to a dragon's heart is through their stomach. Whilst anatomically accurate, my cravings would be better satisfied by a partner with a sense of humor and a certain tolerance for banjo music. Okay.
I love the little humor in this game. I successfully dated a dragon with...
I'm gonna do blue. Blue.
No breath.
Blue. And blue.
Ooh. Blue dabba
Okay.
dabba da.
Where are we going? Volcanique.
Volcanique.
The best dance club in the realm. Hot, hot, hot. Alright, so we're gonna go dancing, and more.
Notice it doesn't say more dancing, it just says more.
More, yeah. So, upgrade my lifestyle die by 1. Cool,
Look at that
cool,
green.
cool. If I roll a spark on my first roll, I get to add a blue die for the rest of the date. If I successfully date him, I can change an attribute on another player's profile by 1 degree. And if I'm burned, the player to my left may change one of my attributes by 1 degree.
Oh, and you were burned. You might want to use a card on that.
Wow, okay. Is this all or...
It should be the blue
That's
one for
remove.
all.
I can only re-roll 1.
Should be able
Okay.
to reroll 1 and remove 1. Yeah. So you can either remove 1 or re-roll 1.
Can't do both.
I think you can do both.
Cool. I'm gonna remove 1. I'm gonna remove this actual fire. And I'm gonna
It's gone.
re-roll
You're going to re-roll 1 of the
a spark. This could still screw me, but you know, oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was technically worse.
Okay. So, I do get to add a blue die because I rolled a spark.
Mm-hmm.
So.
That was one whole point.
I know.
I can't remember one.
Okay. Do not get that point.
You do get a try again card,
Do.
and I get to mess with your card.
I know.
I can change the name.
Just remember, you have to live with me.
All right. Get rid of that right there. And I hate to tell these two dragons, but I want to see more. Oh, look at Odell. Odell's pretty. The Nature Guardian. Loves adventuring without a map, gardening, flora and fauna and of every kind, and the slow evolution of a substantive and supportive friendship. There's no way this dragon matches me. Oh my god.
Is that your perfect match?
That dragon is a perfect match for me.
Wow.
Went on a date. Whenever you activate a spark bonus, you added a love point, so you immediately get a point whenever you activate a bonus. If you're burned by them, you lose 2 points. We're going to go to the Fallow Hallow Fairgrounds.
I was burned on my next step.
During the Sun Festival, there is simply nowhere else I'd rather be. With a blast, eat, drink, and be merry. Oh, hey, my climate die is green here. If I roll 2 to 3 hearts on the first throw, I can remove 1 fire result immediately. All right, so well, we're going to go feasting, drinking, and for revelry. None of the bonuses matter because this dragon matches for me. Okay, so I do get to remove the fire. I'm at 3. I'm at 6. I'm at 8. All right, so that was very quick. I'm at 8 points. So we get to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 points. Look at that. Yeah.
And you successfully dated.
And I successfully dated a dragon with poison breath.
Mm-hmm.
Really, the naturey dragon has poison. That's cool. All right. One always looks like a food dog.
I know.
Ooh, Pyre. So there's 2 of them that have very similar artwork. It's Pyre's one, and then this guy, I can't remember his name, he's the other one. And one of them has a really good ability, and one of them has a really so-so ability, and I always mix it up.
We're gonna go with Sora. If I look familiar, it's probably because you've seen me on your Adventure Weeks, our DSPN. Oh no. I need some downtime out of the spotlight to blow off some steam and have a good time. Oh. Okay. So we're gonna go blue, blue, red, and blue. Okay. And then...
Oh, that's glorious.
So, we're gonna go by the Cliffside Cabins. Amazing views, well-appointed rooms, but a long way from everywhere. A true hermitage. So, we're gonna go to the movies. We're gonna go their series. This is their series. And then breakfast. Okay. If you have a red die for lifestyle or social traits, reroll a fire result once each on each trait. So my lifestyle is red and my social is not. Okay.
Well, you get one of them because you're lifestyle one.
Yeah.
So you get to reroll 1. Good, because...
Uh-huh. So I get to reroll my red.
Mm-hmm. I didn't help.
Did not help. Okay, cool.
You could try again, but that really, one reroll wouldn't be that great.
So I was burned, so I lose 2 points. 6, 7.
Well, we know I'm going to date Adele again because, I mean, we just meshed so well, and I'm going to take Adele back to my place. Technically, my folks' place. They have a great house on the lake, and they'd love to meet you. We're going to go for lunch, swimming, and then they're going to stay for dinner. If I roll a spark on my first roll, I gain an apology card. If I roll a spark on my last roll, I get 2 love points to my total. All my red dice are blue dice here, but we already know that green. So sparks get me an apology. Hey, look at that. I rolled a spark, which gets me an apology. So we're going to take an apology. Boop. Those are down. We're going to go again. I got lots of cards, so we're going to keep going. So that's 4. I mean, why not? That's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 puts me right here in this nice. Let's end the game. So you finish out the round. Wifey started, which means we finished out the round. I have successfully dated a no breath dragon again. Oh no, that was a poison breath. All right. So now we look at our confidential. Mine was to date a dragon with cold breath.
Mine was to add points to my total every time I was burned during the meetup phase, which was one time.
So she does get a few bonus points.
Yeah.
It still does not catch up to my
No.
final points. Sadly, I didn't get any bonus for my confidential, but it really didn't matter. It should be King Torgs.
Okay. It's all the way at the bottom.
Oh, we weren't getting to that.
So this is our favorite. It is King Torg's Sandwich Shop. If you're thinking of a great sandwich or a human baby, visit this quaint kobold eatery. Don't forget to say all hail King Torg. Trust me. So the date is hunting babies, sandwiches, and it does say sandwiches, and all hail King Torg. And I don't know why this is just our favorite card. Our favorite date. I don't know what that says about us, but yeah.
So that was Cindr. Very quick, very easy to pick up. The artwork on the dragon cards is just so much fun. There's such a good variety of different cards in here, different kinds of dragons.
And the art style is just absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, gorgeous. I love it. I love the little character cards. It's actually very easy to, if you want to, like, print your own and have your own custom. I have a few of my little critters that I've drawn. I have my own custom price for them.
One thing I will say is always erase your dry erase before you put your games away.
Absolutely. It is horrible if you don't. You'll go to do it next time and it'll just be baked on and will not come off. Yeah. Simple game. Push your luck. Dice. Very easy to learn. Very quick. It's a lot of fun with more people. You'll cycle through the dragons a lot faster. The thing like what we didn't do where you can actually pay a love point to date a dragon out of somebody else's pool and steal dragons from them comes up a little more. We didn't get any of the fun dragons that have like in your circle ability. Like there's one that every time somebody's turn starts, it immediately drops a dragon down.
Mm-hmm.
So it forces the dating pool to keep going, and there's actually multiple dragons with that ability. So you can make it to where the dating pool goes really fast. Honestly, it's been one of our favorite games to play to bring out when people are here because it doesn't take any thought really. It's just a quick, let's get some dice. Let's do a push your luck dice.
And I know it's like it's a 1 to 5, right?
It's a 1 to 4. It is a 1 to 5. Okay.
I don't see any reason why you could not play with more people. Technically,
it would just go faster.
It would just go faster, or you could cycle through.
The only thing that would make a difference for is if you were going to do the co-op version, because the co-op version you basically go on 5 full dates. So you do 5 rounds, and then you score based off of the little grid here on how many players you have, how many points you got. You know, just like one of those old, like, you know, squeezy love handle games.
Yeah.
And then the solo mode's the same thing. You do 5 full dates. So you date 5 dragons, just pull off top date 5 dragons, and then you see what your score is going to be. I've done the solo mode in this. I don't think we've ever done co-op.
I think we did co-op one time with maybe Ian and Devin.
Maybe. It's a lot of fun, but it's one of the games that honestly isn't super competitive. So it never really feels malicious when you're playing like versus or anything. Like a lot of the games get very, very competitive, and with our group of friends, that just doesn't really work. We're more apt to enjoy a co-op game than that.
Yeah, I would say this is in my top 5 probably of games that we own and regularly play. And as far as just like fun.
Thank you guys for watching Cindr. I'm surprised with dice on the table we didn't have a catastrophe here with some of the monsters knocking them around, but we survived unscathed.
Yeah, we didn't have, well, except for Leroy, we didn't have any visitors, but
all right.
We appreciate you guys tuning in, and see you next time.